Luis Calderon, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think
Leading
most
off tonight
pitchers
for
would
Tampa
love
Bay,
pitching in their home
the
ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone. An absolute bomb. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 32 now for the season as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Two batters, 2 solo home runs. 46 now for him on the season as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
Striding into the box, Jesse Pitts. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Calderon has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. No outs, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Ready now, Boof Bobo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Still only one out in the inning. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Jeff Pitts. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
Kind of the new age baseball this guy is right here. A shortstop with power. At one time, the shortstop position was all about the glove and range, but no longer. And this guy's living proof. Power hitter from the middle part of the diamond.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rays are out in front, 2-0. Mickey Munson, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Rich Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Rich Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Pitts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. D-Row, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike one. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Into the box, Doug Monroe, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The 1-0. There he goes. Offered in and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Sims leads off second with one gone in the inning. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting fourth.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pitts is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up. Seager in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
Count is 1-2.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
At the plate, John Pitts, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
And that misses for ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
That evens it up 1-1. drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
In now, Brady Day. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Stepping in now, Mickey Munson. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Connor Pitts. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
2-0 count and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
To 2-2 now.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Day takes his lead at third with 1 away. Again, he sends it out of play. To short, hit hard. Anderson is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Standing in now, Sammy Pitts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Three runs already home here. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 5 and the Padres nothing. Digging in now for San Diego, Cal Daly, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Three and 1 to the Padres left fielder.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Pitts patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and into bat next the third baseman Kyle Seager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. One 0 count. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry onto the third floor balcony and gone. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Chris Mallory. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Pitts will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Padres are able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. We've played two. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Pitts. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Now to the plate, Booth Bobo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
The 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now batting, Jeff Pitts. Here comes the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. Bobo, the runner at second with one away. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken high above the zone. The 2-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Runner at second here with one man out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Popped him up. Seager waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding forward now, Jeremy Pitts. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Has a look. Now the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're up 5-1. Leading off the inning, Luis Calderon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Luis Calderon.
First delivery to him on the way. Right there for strike 1. Ground ball right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Digging in to try it again, Rich Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1 out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pitts is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Standing in, Sean Sims. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down here 5-1. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Rays, the right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, John Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Swinging a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. So striding in, Brady Day stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Here it is, the 3-0, and he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Travis Lockett answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Travis Lockett.
Mickey Munson will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
And the bunt attempt misses that time for strike 1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Shows bunt here, but this one misses. Ball 3. The 3-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Connor Pitts. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 home. Line toward the gap in left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Day at third with 2 away. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Ready for another shot now, Jesse Pitts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rays 6 and the Padres 1. Leading off the inning, Doug Monroe, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Doug Monroe.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. Fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Grounded back up the middle. Hits. Gloves it. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Cal Daly.
The left fielder, Cal Daly.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
That ball went out.
Now the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full. It's the Rays 6 and the Padres 1. Digging in once again, Booth Bobo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Popped him up. Seager in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope,
fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball just inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it at grain low, we got action.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
To his left, Anderson, and the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
In now, John Pitts. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Up high, 2-1 now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Mallory ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 39 on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Low for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mickey Munson. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Into the box, Connor hits as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Middle of the night downtown. It's the Rays 8 and the Padres 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Kyle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike. And the 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Full count. 3-2. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Count still full. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Stepping in, Mike Zunino. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Seager gets his lead at first, nobody out. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
In for strike 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center. Pitts on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, Chris Mallory.
Number 27, Chris Mallory.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Runners on first with one down. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ready once again, Sammy Pitts.
Off to the leg, the third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
The left fielder, number 7.
Standing in now, Jesse Pitts, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Zunino has a play. He's got it 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bobo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A little bit outside. 2-1. Three and 1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now. 3-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
In now, Jeremy Pitts. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 38th home run of the season for him as the blowout continues. Into the box now, John Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Rays are in front 11-1. Byron Matlock is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Byron Matlock.
The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Three and one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get him out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Sean Sims, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Matlock stands at first with one out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Doug Monroe. And he lays off there 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Ready.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Into the box now, Cal Daly, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Here's the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And he misses there. 1-2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Lined hard toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac
Now
fly
batting,
hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pitts has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 6 full. The Rays lead it 11-4. Back here at Petco Park, we're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Cliff Shaver enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Cliff Shaver.
Now at the plate, Brady Day. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The first baseman, Brady Day.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the pitcher, Mickey.
And now it's the Tampa Bay pitcher, Mickey Munson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the second
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Connor Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Daly has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it, though, 11-4. Digging in, Mike Zunino.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Lays off 1-0. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
And there's one down now.
The center fielder.
So digging in now, Chris Mallory. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Jimmy Calero will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Padres, number 20, Jimmy Calero.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Pitts over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Padres down in order. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. David Ito comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Ito.
Sammy Pitts will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Left unit, number 7, Jesse Pitts.
First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right. Monroe is there. 2 down.
Bobo.
In now, Bobo 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now, Jeff Pitts. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Bobo stands at second with 2 gone.
Nope.
And he misses 2-1.
1 strike.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner from second crosses the plate.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. 2 out with the man at first. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He was able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
Stepping in now, John Pitts, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Here it comes, 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Into the box, Brady Day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rays are out in front 14-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Byron LaFave is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 44.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Rich Anderson. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Sean Sims. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking
right
locked
fielder,
in.
Judge Monroe.
Into the box now, Doug Monroe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Sims, base runner at first with 1 out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Freddie Freeman. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
And that's high for a ball. 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pitts will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Cal Daly.
Cal Daly.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. The 2-2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory, but this will land untouched. The payoff pitch one more time. Count remains full. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in, Kyle Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Here's the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 out, bases loaded. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now another 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Full count still. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The catcher, number 3, Mike.
So stepping in, Mike Zunino. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inside.
Fastball just inside. 2 out, bases loaded. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Hits facing back at the track, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. The Rays are in front, 14-5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tyler Clippard enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 40, Tyler Clifford. Now catching and batting
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ned Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he lays off for ball one.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Connor Pitts. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Drilled to the left side. Played on the backhand. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. Up next for the Rays, Sammy Pitts. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. The 1-0 is off the plate, up and away.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Fastball well outside. Jesse Pitts would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Monroe is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. But they still hold a relatively sizable lead. Striding in once again, Chris Mallory, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
The catcher, number 36, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's set and the pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to short. On to first, and Wieters is set down now. 2 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Friar shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
San Diego down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
14-5 the final totals in this one. The Tampa Bay Rays win for a division best 113th time. Mickey Munson wins for a league high 19th time this year. Luis Calderon permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.